Hundreds of DC bus drivers are worried about providing for their families now that they're out of a job. Just yesterday, employees of the DC Circulator received notices of permanent layoffs, and this comes after the city cut the bus lines from its budget this year. Ardelia Gonzalez joins us now live from Southeast DC. She spoke to some drivers and has more on the impact to our neighbors. I suppose if you're just hearing about this, this will shake you.
Yeah, certainly difficult news for a lot of folks who have to reroute and figure out what's going to happen next. But primarily for the 200 or so employees, these layoff notices are devastating to their families, and they have to figure out how to provide for them at this point. But it certainly, the end of Circulator has an impact to our neighbors in so many communities, specifically here in Ward 8, and our neighbors who live in this ward and ride the Circulator to get to this giant, the one and only grocery store in the entire ward. In a part of town lacking amenities and resources.
So I hope and pray they come up with some other decision.
The DC Circulator bus provided a direct and accessible route to the only grocery store in Ward 8. And while you can catch Metro's W8, you have to get off the bus and switch lines to get to the Congress Heights Metro station.
I would hate that they will shut the Circulator down.
I think it's a bad time for them to be laying off a lot of people and shutting down the Circulator. People, it's convenient for them. It gets them on work on time and back home on time.
The FY budget eliminated the DC Circulator. The acting director of the district's Department of Transportation says ridership is down 65%, and the bus line would need more than $100 million to survive. So that means jobs are on the chopping block too.
I also want to support my family. Finding a new job is not that easy.
I'm a single father of 3, and so that's a lot of pressure on me within itself, especially since the turnover is right around the corner.
Jeffrey Covington and Thomas Davis are 2 drivers who received this letter Monday informing them of the permanent layoffs starting September 30th.
There's a lot of ADA passengers that depend on Circulator.
We are the only bus that runs that route going through all the museums and the National Mall.
DDOT says they will continue the National Mall route for now, but will begin phasing out the Circulator service starting October 1st. And we all know October 1st is just a short couple of months away. DDOT says they'll try to minimize the impact on riders by working with WMATA to double up on some of the Circulator routes. As far as the impact on employees of DC Circulator and their families, more bad news. According to that letter, there will be a series of layoffs that will occur until December. According to their union rules, they should get at least 60 days notice before receiving a pink slip. We tried reaching out to the company that owns DC Circulator, still waiting to hear back. Les?
So many people impacted by this decision, Delia, and so many stories to follow as a result of it, too. All right. Thank you, Dee.